Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Royal Brawl. We are live in sunny Bretonia for this potential redemption for the Castagne Skull Crushers as they take on the Herribals in their debut fight. Quite the name. I am Vincent the Sommelier, top 5 BRE eyeball enjoyer, and I'm joined here on the casting couch with Beaumont de Baston, Big Bad Bobo.
Bonjour, hello,
Bonjour.
bonjour.
We will shortly be joined by our ever-famous Reynold the Architect. However, right now he is indisposed. For now, though, Beaumont, how are you feeling today, big dog?
It's gonna be an interesting match. Castagne comes out from a bad defeat from the other day. I think they're gonna try to prove themselves on this one, and I think it's gonna be a pretty close matchup with the Herribals.
I agree. I think these teams do stack well against each other. Hopefully we don't see a runaway victory, as that seems to have been the score for most of the brawls we've covered. First off, before we get to the teams, I want to take a quick prediction from you, Beaumont. No team analysis, just looking at the names on the field. Who do you think comes out on top today?
I mean, if you look at them, they've got the holy bush in their hands. Talking about the Herrimaults, it's looking pretty good for them so far. They look confident. They've got, what, one two-handed sword, one two-handed axe, and the rest are okay. They're playing pretty simple, but they know what they do. They've proved to be strong opponents in the past seasons. But I feel like Castagne is alpha blood. They need to get some points. So I think it's going to be a really interesting match.
Now let's have a little look at these teams first. Let's start with the Herribals. Now I know Wilbert the Bastard, captain of the Herribals, does have a big hairy bush. You've just seen him throw it towards the enemy. Bit of an intimidation tactic. He's also a well-renowned fighter. Truly one of the BRE classics. And a little bit of lore for you. The speedrun championship holder for the Akatani Sergeant promotion. A little bit of not known lore about Wilbert there. Beaumont, any other names on this Herribal list that stands out to you?
I'd say their strongest soldier might be Sigmund. He's definitely a really solid one. I don't know which one it is. I guess it's the one with the two-handed sword, as he used to play it in the past during the brawl. Yeah, of course it's him. Yeah, it's him. So we're gonna see how it goes for him. We've got Himon, that is a professional team hitter in the event. So I'll play far away from that guy.
Sigmund, known Bannerlord native player and Bannerlord native molester. Many people have felt the end of his blade in a rather horrific fashion. Hopefully, we'll see a bit of action from him tonight. Moving over to the Castagne Skull Crushers. We have Castagne making their return. Hard loss, they came off last time. 12-3? 12-4 maybe? I can't remember the scores, but it was rough. Do we think they'll have changed things up from last time?
Dangon is using his threatening skin with those red eyes. They don't have any pole arms, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame because they've got lots of shields in the other team. It seems like they're gonna play pretty simple this time as well. So I think it's gonna be a really classic matchup. There's gonna be like pretty much nothing too spicy about this brawl, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really, how do you say that? A close one.
Now, last time we highlighted the tiny dwarf Alan for doing a lot of tactic shifts, a lot of weapon switch ups, keeping the enemy on their toes. Do we expect to see the same from him out today?
I don't even see the weapon he's using. I guess it's gonna be a two-handed sword, is it? I don't even see.
He's got that shit tucked away. Maybe the bastard axe. I think it might be
it's the bastard axe again. Well, I think this time it's gonna be more useful because they've got tons of shield against them. So hopefully this time he doesn't go against two-handed swords, but the shield wielders, and we'll see how it goes.
And my only final comment for the Castagne team before we get ourselves into the actual fighting here is, hopefully we see a bit of action from L'Amour. He is Castagne, if not the BRE's most handsome man, and I'm hoping to see him dazzling the enemy on the fields.
That's a pretty solid player indeed. I don't know if he's the most handsome man of BRE.
Oh,
I guess that title goes to Anara, to me, but we'll see how it goes.
Amore, amore, l'amour, my amore. Right, joining us here on the casting couch now is our referee for today's event, Balian. Balian, welcome to the casting couch.
Yo, thank you, Vinny.
You're very welcome. I hope you brought your liquid-proof goggles. Now, we're heading on to a match here. It's a big one for Castagne. They need these 3 points. The Herrimaults can afford to lose them, though of course they wouldn't like to. What's your assessment of this match, Balian?
This match is going to be very, very interesting in my opinion. Castagne has a very good lineup, and Herribals, absolutely. Concerning name, by the way. Yeah, I feel like Castagne has a solid one, Herrimaults as well. But they're more of a archer lineup, so let's see about that.
That is very true. The Herrimaults, of course, are the elite archers of the BRE. Hopefully, they can hold their weight against the elite infantry as well. Balian, it's been a pleasure having you here. I'm sure you're ready to get into the action on the field, so I will let you go.
Absolutely. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Very welcome. The big dog has left the building, which means we are in T-minus 30 seconds-ish before this fight begins. The Herrimaults, in classic Herrimault style, have already bust out brawling. Except it's against themselves.
Well, there's nothing such as a good little training before the brawl starts. I think they just don't want to waste time. They want to warm up a bit, which is the good reflex, I'd say. It's a good thing to do.
Not like a couple of men getting sweaty on a field before a big event. And I'm all down for it. Biz Chief in the chat, looking really handsome as well, have to say. Bringing a bit of life to my life. Okay, both teams look to be readying up here. Herrimaults a little bit overnumbered on the field, but I'm sure they'll sort that out quickly. Castagne looking mean, ready to go. I can see Dangorn's eyes from all the way over here, and I'm quaking in my little booties. Herrimaults have put out the ready. The round will begin when Balian says go. 3, 2, 1. Go! Round 1 begins. Both teams advancing out here. Two-hand for the Herribals, really advanced. Pulls back a little bit here. Two-hand pulled back there from Castagne. Doing the wrap around. Some big pokes, some backstabs. Coming a huge two-hand on Dangorn. Dangorn not where he wants to be right now.
Oh. Getting sliced up.
But the Herrimaults have taken a leaf out of Baston's book and they've pulled out some team hits to even the numbers. Alaric in a bad place here. Bad blood there. Former Mousillon man himself, and he goes down first to Dangorn's sword. Dangorn takes one. Stilvan answers with another. Artur doesn't give a fuck and says, let's make it 3, baby. We're 3 up. Herrimaults in dire straits here in round 1.
Oh.
2 more go down, and one last
One
leafy
after the
boy.
other.
Feudric, my goat, takes an axe to the knee. He won't be walking well after that one. Castagne, take round 1. Beaumont, first impressions. What did you like?
They look pretty confident. I'm surprised that Dangorn is still alive. He got chopped mid-round, but I'd say it's looking pretty good. They have the exact same matchup. Oh no, they take actually 2 spears now. That's interesting. I don't know why they changed the strategy after winning a round, but we'll see where it goes, I guess.
We'll see where it goes. 2 two-handers and that feared bastard axe in Alan's hands. I'll have to keep track of him in this round, and it looks like we're going to be, because the round 2 has started already. Alan coming forward, looking for those shields. Ideally, he wants to poach as many of those as he can. Oh, takes a little thrust, though. God damn. Not getting much done with this axe thus far. Does land a hit. Alaric's getting absolutely cunted. Oh! And he's gone already. Alaric's down. The Herrimaults are on 5. They have a lot of heavy lifting. They're on 4. Just not looking good. Blaive, I mean, we know he's not the best, but he's trying his best. It's just not looking like it's going to be enough. Good positioning. Trying to keep that spear in between him and Alan, but it's not going to work. Blaive falls, Wilbert falls, and once again, Feudric is the last man standing, only for a second.
In the Royal Blow, you can't really allow yourself to die in the first 10 seconds of the round. That's pretty BM. That cannot happen in the first place. That's pretty bad. They need to wake up.
Absolutely disaster class there for the Herrimaults. Not what you want to be seeing. What could they do a little bit better to turn this tide?
They need to change strategies. Maybe Alaric needs to take a shield, I guess. He died way too fast. I think they can let go of the spear. I haven't seen him deal that much of any damage. And they need to be a little more aggressive. They've played two or three rounds so far, and it's always like ending in their corner of the arena. They need to move a bit more.
Not a good start for the balls here. Already feeling a little bit sweaty on the battlefield. Alaric taking thrusts like his own mother on a Saturday evening. It's not looking great. In a little 1v1 with Dangon here, over on the side. Castagne have isolated a two-hand and absolutely bummed him. 2v1, not looking great. And
Yeah,
Alaric
this is why
falls.
you cannot use a two-handed sword when you cannot block 2 hits in a row. That's the issue. You can't be doing this.
Might need a weapon switch up here. The Herribals are still hanging in here despite being one down. Missed kick! Dangon doesn't like those, but he takes a few hits trying to find his way out of it. Wilbert strikes back, but it's not enough. Sylvan and Arthur crawl back and get that victory looking very much blue. Heeman last
standing.
not enough. Now we've seen Heeman have some heroic last stands in events, but it seems like he can't quite pull it out yet against Castagne. Round 3, Castagne. Round 4 here. Will we see a switch up from Alaric? Looks like he's got the two-hand again. Clearly believes he can make something happen with it. In fact, the Herrimaults have opted for 3 two-hands.
I don't know if that's a thing to do. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they think that the issue is their damage output. Maybe it is the reason.
Oh! And there we see it! The thing many of us hope to see for the Herrimaults, the famed archer. Wilbert's busting out the bow to try and get some good damage done from range.
Hyped.
Slinging shots in here.
Oh! It hit!
Early one. Arrows flying. Castagne sending a shieldman to disrupt that archer's flow, but they've peeled him off well.
They sent 2 of them. That's pretty bad.
Jumping shots. Robin Hood up in here. Over on the other side, Dangon engage with Udric in the two-hand 1v1. Oh, not ideal.
Didn't seem close at all.
Dangon is a legendary two-handed warrior. Sigmund gets Alan though. Dangon claiming another name. And another. Dangon on a triple here. If he gets one more. Oh! Alaric Heeman strikes back. Suddenly it's a 2v2. The Herrimaults could take this all the way. It's all about the team play now. Heeman, a very talented player. Oh! It's a team kill! Arthur kills Dangon, and the Herrimaults have crawled one back. 3-1 Herrimaults. I mean, well, Castagne are the 3, Herrimaults are the 1, but still. Fuck me. What a nail biter.
That's the bow aura right there.
The bow doing numbers. We saw Castagne really had to react to it. They sent 1 member, wasn't enough. They sent 2, still wasn't enough to shut that down. But when Castagne were getting wins across the other side of the arena, I thought this was going to be a wrap. Clearly I was wrong. Herrimaults clawing it back 2 versus 4 and come out with a win. Must be good for the Herrimaults. They've started again. That archer still present in the corner of the arena. Slinging shots in. Hits Dangon. God damn, baby.
That's a headshot, I think. No, never mind. Hit it in the arm.
Just a little bit of poke, but it might be enough to tilt Dangon. He does take a swing from that two-hand. Alaric now, trying to buy space for his archer. And Fugic takes out Lamore. Oh, and a classic Herrimault team hit.
Oh, that's the move. I recognize them right there.
So,
Oh,
the kick missed. But it doesn't matter, because on the other side of the field, there's been an absolute rout for the Herrimault. It's over. Absolute disaster. Looked really promising for the Herrimaults early there. Seemed to have fallen off hard.
Well, they seem to have a proper strategy. That's pretty interesting to have like an archer in the back and 1 guy to defend him. That's pretty original. I haven't seen this in the past. In my 4 Brawl seasons. That's pretty good. That's some real strategy right there. It's different. compared to the Castagne F1, F3.
The Herrimaults are known for their trickery, employing a bit of that in the brawl, and we have seen success from it so far. Round 6, going to be starting shortly. Wilbur already taking that prime position in the corner of the arena. Who would you say Wilbert's top targets are here?
Definitely the ones without the shield, so I'd say Dangorn. As you can see, there's Dangorn, I think, is Drew without the shield as well. So it's going out for them.
Huge thrust off the back, but Fudrick's in a bad fucking place. In a 2v1, can't find his way out. Taking many hits, team hit though.
And he's back.
He's wormed his way out, but not far enough. Drew brings him low. Dangorn takes out Alaric. It's a disaster on the field. I've said that 5 or 6 times, but it truly is. The Herrimaults wiped from the face of the earth. They're going to want to at least try and claw 1 kill back here, but it's not looking likely. Heeman falls. Wilbert's the last man left.
The thing is, if you want to rely on the bowman for dealing the damage, you want the others to like drop the two-handed swords and pick shields up so they can last a little bit more longer. Because it seems that they die pretty fast, and that's a bit of a problem. Also, they've got this reflex of going towards the fence. I don't know why, because you get something behind you, you can't really retreat, you can't back up. So I don't know. I'm not convinced so far.
See, part of me believes the Herrimault did scrape a win with this strategy. And in the early engagements, it looks good. But Castagne just beating them down in the meat grinder. You can see, though, it has forced a shake-up in the Castagne lineup. They have adopted here the 4 shields instead of the 3. Clearly trying to screen a little bit for their 2 hands.
I think the Herrimaults just did the same. I think they've got more shields now, it seems like.
Interesting. Maybe going for the buy time strategy. If we can't damage them, outlive them, outlast them, and let Wilbert chip away at their health from afar. Arrows flying already. You can hear the sound of them sinking into shields as what might be the final round in this set for Castagne goes underway. Huge spear in the face for Fudrick. He is looking grim. Dangorn team hitting. Not allowed to comment on that or I'll be demoted. Dangorn in a bad place here. Getting chopped left and right. Oh, but he manages a hit back. 2 hits. Dangorn maybe running low on health here. Has to rely on the support of his team. This one Herrimault is sticking to him like glue. He tries the kick. It'd be good in a Squire challenge. Doesn't matter though. Sigmund takes 1 for the Herrimaults. Sigmund takes 2 for the Herrimault.
Well, they've got the advantage, but I'm pretty sure they're all pretty low HP. Could go.
Fudrick falls. Sigmund takes 3. 1 more and he beats my gangbang record. It's not to be. Sigmund chopped down in the prime of his life. And there it is, the Herrimaults.
See?
They clutch a little grasp, a little sliver of life in this set. Herrimaults 2, Castagne 5. We are in the area now of a Castagne set 1 victory. 1 more round for Castagne takes the set, and we reset the scores and go again. Herrimaults.
Pretty sure that round gave a stronger confidence boost to Sigmund. He did cook the whole team to him, pretty much.
Sigmund, famed chopper, not to be taken lightly. Perhaps Castagne have forgotten just who he is. The wooden wave with the steel fist, bringing death to Castagne.
Wasn't he a former VSC Kingsguard or something? I think he was.
I don't know. That was before my time. And round, whatever number this one is, has begun. Castagne in a little ball in the middle, getting isolated here a little bit. This archer still free firing. Misses though.
Been missing way too much.
Shot. Oh, Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur. Might be a resignation in order. Switches off the bow onto the one hand. Oh, he gets kicked by Drew. Archers, in their archer skin, do have less armor than the infantry, so if a sword hits them, it's disaster. And speaking of disaster here, it's a 1 versus 4. The Herrimaults have 1 man left, and it's not looking like it's going to be enough to pull this one back out. No.
Oh.
Heman falls. That's 6 points for Castagne, and round 1 goes their way. Sheesh. Talk about redemption. Castagne were beaten and bloodied after their last televised brawl. They are here for blood, and they've taken it in set 1.
And as you can see, Dangorn took the polearm again. He's been adapting pretty fast, since pretty much all of the Herrimaults now have a shield except Sigmund and Wilbert. And it seems like they're back to the former strategy without any archer.
I'm clearly just repeating noises now. It's that time on a Friday. I'm 2 bottles deep, and we're still going. Round 1, set 2, about to begin here. As you said, Herrimaults dropping the bow, opting for that more traditional brawl lineup, even though it didn't see them to any victories last set. Maybe they've just decided to shake it up. Maybe that last one with Wilbert missing, 5, 6 shots in a row was too much of a eyeball massacre for him to bear repeating.
Looks like Sigmund was giving a speech a few seconds ago. Wonder what's going on in the Herrimaults channel at this moment. Oh.
Probably a lot of anime references and some jokes about penises. Either
And a
way,
few Fitbit as well.
Either way, they better pull out some strategy soon, because if 6 more points go Castagne's way, then the Herrimaults drop this game entirely. Countdown coming from Balian, and round 1, set 2 begins now. Skirmish here, no team wanting to commit too much. Castagne making the push. Alaric adopting for the polearm here, something he did in previous brawls when he was in the B team for Baston last season. Busting out an old familiar, but it's not looking ideal.
Well, that guy traveled a lot in BRE, that's for sure.
That's true. Jonas takes one, Sigmund
for
down, but Heman strikes back. Dangorn bringing death to the bastard, Wilbert's out. And Drew follows up, taking out Blave. And before you know it, Herrimaults in complete rout. Heban's down. Round 1, Castagne.
I hurts to see that.
Score in round 1, Benoni Twitch, was 6 to Castagne and 2 to the Herrimaults. Round 1 done. Castagne very much looking like they just want to repeat the same process they had in the first set and bring this to an early conclusion. Herrimaults have to find something to keep them in the game. Some Castagne fans on the sideline there. Eugene bearing the banner of his team aloft.
They're probably making orc noises in there. Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. Grunting, scratching their armpits. Whatever unholy things happen in the Castagne chat. You can see on the sideline as well, the Castagne captain, Jones de Jurac. Gurac? I don't know. I'm not French. Jones there, leading his team to a steady victory. Thugis the Embrun here, maybe taking some notes on how to land a kick. And Bohemond, desperately looking for a team there that team hit just as much as his own. That's right. I've got smoke for everyone today. Ooh, nasty spear thrust. Drew here, dodging and weaving, trying to take out this archer. But he takes 1, 2, 3.
That guy's fucking 15 cents. Damn.
Many men wish death upon him, but he hits the kick regardless, baby. He just...
Hurts to see it.
Oh, on the other side of the field, though, the Herrimaults have extracted 2 victories for themselves.
Nasty kick by Sigmund.
Oh! Teamwork makes the dream work, baby!
Dangorn wakes up.
That goes a Beyblade! He's just left, right, cutting, and he's down!
Chopper is down.
Brought low by the bastard's blade. Lamore, last man standing. He's been here before. Can he do it again? Good blocks, not enough though. He's surrounded on all angles, put in the triangle, and absolutely chopped by Alaric on that polearm. The Herrimaults strike back, baby. Woo! What a fucking round, Bohemond.
That was pretty insane. I'm shaking.
We had Drew dodging, ducking, diving, pulling arrows out of his fucking ball sack as he kept on moving forward to shut that archer down.
He just decided to block the arrows with his head, and I respect that. That's the Castagne way. I can't really blame him.
It's a bold strategy, but if there's one duchy that can do it, it is Castagne. A lot of meat in those heads, not a lot of soft brain tissue. They can afford to take a few headshots.
You know, that's the smooth brain. That's the smooth brain problem. Actually.
Arrowheads deflecting off this. Absolute ricochet fest here, and we're entering round 3 with the scores on the boards at dead even. Whew. Here we go. Castagne clump, but Drew sniped out early. Was that another one?
I think it was another one.
Oh,
yeah, another one. He's got one in his belly. Damn.
One in his belly. Big long shaft in his belly. Not where you want that. Well, I mean, maybe. Sigmund here in the 2v1, getting punted around, swinging as best he can.
Oh, and he missed his swing, and he's over.
And there's Drew, belly full of arrows, isn't going to stop him getting a kill. Blaive, cooked and booked. Dangorn running down with this polearm. Does take an arrow to the midriff, doesn't seem to have slowed him down at all. Interesting scenario here. The polearm in a 1v1. Oh, not for long.
For long, unfortunately.
Heeman taking a back shot. That's right, a back shot, and he goes down. Theudric follows. Castagne strike back in this set.
Yeah, sure, I heard him moan from here. That's impressive.
It's what I imagine he would have sounded like when he took that hit.
Can't really blame him.
Castagne looking menacing as ever. These arrows are not stopping them at all. The damage is good, but it's just not having the effect. Castagne making a lineup change. Oh, no, just delivering a fresh shield to one of their fighters. What do we think of Dangorn with this polearm?
I mean, I don't think he died. Did he die
Nope.
in this set? I don't know yet.
Nope.
I mean, it's pretty solid. It's pretty strong. He's actually using it properly, focusing the shields. I'm surprised that Theudric doesn't focus him for some reason. I would get like I would try to focus him as much as possible, as he's like the biggest threat to the team at the moment.
You see Dangorn there hiding amongst the burly arms of his peasants. Getting an early shot.
Oh!
God damn. Castagne trying to rotate this fight to keep the Herrimaults in between them and the archer.
A little arrow in the neck for Lamor again. That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but not bad enough, as Blaive falls first. The Herrimaults are down a man, and Sigmund is S-keying like he is a snake. And all he knows is... That was a bad joke, my apologies. Miss-kicking! It's an absolute massacre for him. 2 quick thrusts, and he follows shortly.
-2.
Oh! Theudric takes one, though. If he can get another, suddenly, it might be all to play for.
It was a bit greedy. It was a bit greedy.
Wise move there. Wise move from that Castagne shield bearer there.
Corner. You don't want to end up in that corner.
Ooh. Bit of an ego check there. Lamor gets a chop to the face. If you ruin him, I will ruin you, Theudric. Theudric falls. Another round for Castagne. Now, we saw Wilbur on the arrows. Do we think Theudric's doing a better job on the... Ooh.
Oh, wait, we're gonna with something special.
The Herrimaults, with 3 losses between them and complete defeat, have decided to switch things up. We eagerly
Full
await.
surrenders?
What about full bow?
Full bow, that would be a bold move.
Not looking like either of those. I'm seeing...
Oh, they're all
Captain
taking
Skin.
the same skin because I guess maybe they think that Sigmund is getting focused, which might be the case. So they're all taking the same skin.
Quite possibly here. This might be a very wise move, however, Castagne will know that Sigmund is the one with the two-hander, so maybe not the best to blend in with.
Maybe they're the ones with the smooth brains, I don't know.
Oh, we know that from the amount of purple numbers I receive every single event.
Very true.
Castagne sticking to what's been working. 4 shields, a two-hand, and that big polearm on Dangerous Dangy. Round 5 starting now. Herrimaults looking to strike back hard. Oh, dang on clip. Alaric getting a bit too greedy there, but he somehow manages to get one back.
Oh!
This spearman's in dire straits. He takes another arrow. Arthur on death's door, and Sigmund sends him home.
Oh, that is interesting.
Sigmund rotating. Wilbert takes out Eugene. Theudric takes out Dangorn. Maybe the skin change has done absolute wonders for the Herrimaults. As they take it, is it a 6-0?
You were wrong in the first place. The one with the two-hander wasn't Sigmund. I think Sigmund is wielding actually a shield and a one-handed sword.
That's right, I noticed it mid-fight. The Herrimaults baited even us, the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-handsome casters.
The bush magics.
Bush magic indeed. I'm familiar with a bit of bush magic, Bohemond, but certainly not on the field of the brawl.
And I'm gonna throw up. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, the Herrimaults have struck back, and they've struck back hard. Early hits, taking out the shield of Arthur, and then nailing him with arrows. Absolute chef's kiss of a performance. And I believe that might be the first 6 Herrimaults left alive on the battlefield.
We've got a guy tweaking in the distance of it. Despiting the voices in the fields. I can understand him. I wish I could do the same.
Lot of demons in the heads of aldermen, so it's no surprise to see one in the fields chopping the fake people. Balian does the countdown and the round begins. Arrows flying out. You can hear the sounds of them bouncing off that shield. And Alan disconnects himself from the formation to go run down this archer. Early switch onto the blade for our big boy. Missed kick. Dangorn takes out Wilbert. Not what you want to see. Ooh.
My Pookie's already down since.
Pookie down.
Oh, Eugene slapping.
Eugene not giving a fuck about blocking and just hitting that left click. Absolutely annihilating
Again,
old Alaric.
that is the Castagne spirit. You block with your head and you keep on going.
Well, it's working for them here. Or is it? Wait a minute. Numbers are even. Alaric strikes. Numbers are massively in favour here.
If they manage to chop Dangorn down, they might have a chance.
Well,
and they do!
The caster curse comes in. Dangorn falls. Theudric snipes out Drew.
Oh! Drew being a bit...
Shot in the ass, and he falls down. We're even again, 3-3. The next team to win 3 points either wins this or evens it out. Dire straits for both teams.
That's a nice comeback, actually. I'm actually surprised.
Absolutely. I'll be honest, I wasn't a believer after round 1, set 2. I thought it was pretty over, but the Herrimaults have surprised even me.
I don't know.
Alright, we are locking in now for round 7. This will be pivotal. The team that takes the advantage here has an absolute golden opportunity to snowball the rest of this.
And he already shot someone.
Early hits from the bow, but a double spear to the face for Alaric. My goat still on the polearm. He was very, very good with it in Baston. Oh, gets a little blunted hit though, much to his chagrin. Great blocks, however. Holy. Meanwhile, on the other side, one of Castagne's adopted for the...
He's not blocking anymore.
The no shield and no block strategy from Castagne. Dangorn in a bad place. Or so we thought. Dangorn putting his enemies in a bad place. Dangy's dungeon filling up hot and heavy. He's taken 2.
Wasn't looked, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised he did survive that.
I mean, took some heavy hits, but if there's one thing Castagne have proven, it's that they can frequently take heavy hits and not seem to give a shit.
And the orcish spirit, I guess.
Me Castagne. Okay. It's late on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We've been having a good time. We're locking back
I need
in.
a drink. I'll be right back. I'll need a drink.
We're locking back in, baby. Udric, on the outskirts here, his eagle eye scanning for any weakness in Castagne's armor. Those big Castagne shields, though, providing adequate cover. Wilbert drops his R. The Herrimaults. They have an uphill climb, but it's not the mountain we're used to seeing.
And
Round begins. Dangorn shifting off to the left of his formation towards the archer. If they can get some hits here, could cause some serious damage. Drew trying his best to get round and pass to that archer. Being... Ooh!
oh!
Oh! Drew takes another, but Dangorn's on the archer. Oh my god. Heman slays Drew. Dangorn in a dire place. Takes an arrow to the hip.
Diabolical.
Fudrick really
I thought
seeming
it was
to...
gonna be another one. Nah.
Ooh, he was looking for that
That's
sidestep.
the wrong target. Man.
Ooh! But it doesn't matter, Blaive slays him anyway. Heman falls, but it's an even trade. Lamore here, last man standing for Castagne. Big kick! Oh! Herrimaults strike back, baby. What do we make of this? I'm seeing a lot of Herrimaults with axes here. Obviously, they're trying to cut through these shields and provide as many fleshy targets for their archers as possible.
Which is working.
It is. And it's a great innovation too. Not something we often see here on the Brawl field. Polearms are normally the go-to weapon for shield breaking. However, these one-handed axes are doing fucking numbers.
The biggest issue with the axe, especially on the BRE mod pack, is that you can't really like C-swing with them. You can't do combos. But you can actually spam the shields, which is what they're going after, which is pretty good. They've got that full shield break meta ongoing, and I respect that. That's really like something original.
Castagne here showing a little bit of fear. Look how tightly they stay compact in these early stages. Very much respecting the archer play now. However, Thudrick looks like he's trying to line up a quick snipe on Dangorn early.
Man, he does actually snipe someone, but not Dangorn. It was Eugene who took one in the boots, and another one!
God damn, shield falls for Eugene. He's backing out of there, trying to find another angle to engage with. Dangorn hit by an arrow, but Drew's shaken loose. Drew's shaken loose. 2 hits on Thudrick, 3 hits on Thudrick. He is low, and Drew knows it. Heman on the other side of the field, though, takes out Dangorn. That's a big one for the Herrimault. Axe chop and dash! Classic Herrimault team hit right there. You hate to see it.
Being low accurate.
Oh! And it's an absolute massacre on the other side of the field. But none of these surviving Castagne have any shields.
One shot could change everything.
Blaive takes out Artem. He takes out Lamore. This bow, it needs to be shut down if Castagne want any hope of winning this. But it doesn't look like anyone could get close. Locked into this 1v1 here. Tunnel vision of a century finally changes around, chops down. But is it too
Holy
late?
shit, they take the advantage.
They do. Oh my goodness, they do. Herribals on match point to even this set out. We might be going to our first set 3 of the televised brawls. Look at my Castagne here. They were looking for the easy closeout. They were looking for the nice, sweet 6-0. They've not found it.
You haven't changed the strategy yet.
Exactly. And you have to ask now, is it time to change up the strategy?
And yeah, -1 two-handed sword.
I think it's the same... Dangorn actually has switched off the polearm, taken himself up a two-handed sword, Alan with the bastard sword, and they've substituted one of their players for Sylvan. Hope and Sylvan can be the super sub here and make the change they need. Eugene stepping off the pitch to watch his team from the sideline. Arrows are flying.
Nasty hit already.
Big headshot from that polearm. See Theudric here, really good at skirting these sidelines.
Oh, two are coming. Oh, never mind. Only
Might have gone a little too deep, though. Finds himself not where he wants to be. But look at that. The Herrimaults react lightning fast to reinforce him. On the other side, though, you do sacrifice the numbers, and Wilbur has fallen. Alaric in a dire spot here.
He actually... Yeah.
The blocking wasn't bad, but against sustained pressure like that, not enough. And the Herrimaults' hopes and dreams have been cunted into fears. The next round decides the winner of set 2, and potentially the winner of the whole brawl.
I'm seated, I must say.
This is the cinema I signed up for. Not CI 12Os, not Baston Team Hit Masterclasses, not Alderman clean sheets. This, nail biters, 5 and 5s, all or nothings. Lamore claiming he's wearing heavier boots than usual. They're only extenuating his handsome face.
That's kinda gay, but I respect.
Watch that tone, we're live on the broadcast.
My bad.
Bowerman with another Bowerman moment, ladies and gentlemen. And we are
I'm French. What can I do?
He's French.
What can
He's
I do?
French.
What can I do? Look at that scar.
Look at that leg.
I
What's going on with that leg, though?
What the fuck?
We have another
is going
zoom in on the
on?
crowd
I'm
for a
just
second?
stretching. I'm just stretching. What the?
That's a crazy leg. Brother, what
It's
is...
just a burrito in your...
Anyway, all jokes aside, this is the match that could change history for both of these teams. Team hit from an archer already. Absolute. Yeah, hate to see it. Theudric penned in a corner. Castagne see great success when they limit his shooting. Dangon, ooh, gets a gnarly two-hand. That's two. Alaric in a...
Something really simple and it works.
Ooh. The thrust away there, buying himself some time. Gets the switch around. Gets another. Theudric falls though.
Already one down.
The
That's pretty
bow,
bad.
the bow is out of the game. The Herrimaults are going to have to win this on pure fighting prowess, and it's not looking like it's going to be. Dangon takes 2.
And it's
It's
over.
over.
Just like that.
Disaster for the Herrimaults. Struck down when it looked like they'd be winning. And Castagne have found their first glimpse of redemption in the Royal Brawl. 3 points to them, 1 to the Herrimaults, and the two teams line up for a handsome little bow. Ooh, very in sync for Castagne. Clearly they've been working on that teamwork.
That's the hive mind.
That is, the hive mind finally coming into effect. Wow. What a round, ladies and gentlemen. Beaumont, before we get to interviews, before we get to closing the rounds off, closing the event off, what did we make of that?
Well, I'm actually sad the Herrimaults didn't win a single set though. I was expecting them to win at least one. They've been proving to be top choppers in the past. They've got top tier players and top tier snipers as well. So it's a bit of a shame because they've actually showed like real strategy.
Absolutely.
They created something original and it actually worked for a second. It was really interesting to watch. Was maybe my favorite match so far.
I'd say it was my favourite. Real tooth and nail stuff. One thing I will say, we did see, like you said, a lot of initiative, a lot of innovation from this Herrimault team. Now, this was their first brawl in the Royal Brawl, so it might just be some waking up shivers, some shaking off the old rust. They are a gang of certified BRE seniors. A lot of these guys with ancient amount of hours in the clan. So maybe after this wake up and shake up, they'll be ready to bring more action in the brawls to come. Castagne, though, we saw that in their first brawl, and they've absolutely struck hard. Claiming redemption, putting their name on the map, and more importantly, putting a big fat 3 points next to their name on the leaderboards. If we have
They've proved that brute force is actually a thing. Like it can work as well, which is also interesting because you've got on one side real strategy and on the other just like pure madness, like pure bloodlust.
unbridled rage, the secret weapon for this Castagne team. Fitting for a duchy led by none other than Dangor. I've just been informed we will be having our first interviewee, Mr. Wilbert, joining us here on the casting couch. Wilbert, are you here? No, he is not. My TeamSpeak sounds are off, so I have no idea when anyone's joining, and my Overwolf isn't working. So, Boamond, let me know.
And actually now he's here, big dog.
Wilbert, live from the casting couch, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you feeling after what must be a devastating loss there in set 2?
The first round was rough. Then the second set, we gave him a good fight, and to be honest, that's what we're here for. It's not something we've practiced a lot, the archer strat, but I feel like if we polish it a bit more, we'll be really strong with it. So I think we're going to go for that in the future.
Absolutely. Surprising to hear that the elite archers of Bretonnia haven't been practicing the archer strat, but you are correct in your assessment. We did see a lot of heavy hitting coming from that bow, especially in those latter rounds. Quick question from me, Wilbert. We saw initially you picked up the bow, and then Thudric decided to pick it up afterwards. Was there any strategy behind that choice, or was it simply because you were missing considerably more shots than you were designed to?
Well, it's a mixture of me being incredibly washed in archery and slightly less washed in infantry, so we feel like we needed me more in infantry, and Thudric would do better on the archery, and it was the right move. He did amazingly, and I'm proud of how well he did.
Absolutely.
In the second half especially.
Thudric really finding the angles to lay down that fire and nail Castagne from the side. Saw some great vitality picks there. Vitality, that's not the word, but some really vital picks as well in the middle of these melees, fending off the enemy. Boamond, any questions for our beloved Wilbur?
Big Willie.
Yes.
What do you consider to be your weakness in your team?
A weakness?
Yeah, what's your weakness?
Well, the general group fighting is not something we really do in the day-to-day events. So it's we have a lot of strong fighters, but we don't practice this as much as the infantry duchies do, because we're playing as archers in all of the events, right? So it seems odd in the group fighting tournament to say that our biggest weakness is group fighting. But it is what it is,
Do you guys plan on working a bit more on that? Doing some group fights, maybe some skirmish trainings? I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're trying, man. And I mean, you saw us today. We're a bit rusty, a bit washed. It's considerably better than it was when the BRAWL season was announced. So I mean, we're getting better, and by the end of the BRAWL season, I'm sure we'll be much better than we are now as well. We'll get there.
That's some good confidence right there. I appreciate.
Absolutely. 2 more questions from me, Wilbert.
Yes.
First off, are there any teams you're excited to play against in this season, the Bretonian Brawl?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I forget what team he's on because they don't have an archer team. But whatever CI team has Tony, the leader of the CI archers, I want to kick his ass. I'm gonna bring him down.
All
Gonna
right.
wipe the floor with him. Yeah.
Are we gonna witness a full archer round, like a full archer match, maybe?
I doubt it, sadly, because Tony is still playing with the infantry boys on CI, sadly, so he doesn't have a loyal team of archers like I do to play with, So, but maybe we can set it up. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Final question from me here, Wilbert, before I let you get back to strategizing with your team. You mentioned that your team, the Balls, are washed.
Yes.
What would you prefer here? washed balls or sweaty balls?
You know, the Herrimaults as an institution is based on having a good time, having a good community with each other, and enjoying each other's company. So I would rather be washed than sweaty.
Interesting. Herribals hoping to remain clean and washed, as opposed to get a bit sweaty in the groin. Fantastic having you here, Wilbert. Commiserations on the defeat today. It was so close, and I hope next time in your brawl you can seize victory by the throat.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Wilbert. Next interview, and I am hyped for this one. Bohemond, you might have to take over if I have to mute my microphone for 5 to 10 minutes, because it's gonna be L'Amour from Castagne. I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Let's be civilized, please. Let's try to be civilized.
I'll try. Oh, I'm blushing already. I don't know when he's in the building.
Don't bark on the mic. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, I won't. L'Amour coming up shortly. Is he here?
There he is.
L'Amour!
Hello, my love.
Oh, my love!
It's been such a long time since hearing that sweet voice of yours.
Oh, stop it, L'Amour. I'm blushing. I can't. Bohemond, ask him a question, please.
What do you guys think of your victory? Did you guys feel like you fumbled a bit too many times with that really close second set?
Not as much as it might have looked, but we're switching a couple of players out, experimenting a little bit in team, in how a team was structured. I think if we stuck exactly how we were the first round, maybe it would have been a little bit sloppier still, but I think we would have won. They wouldn't have had 4 sets.
And what was the overall strategy? From our point of view, it looked like a regular Castagne F1, F3. Was it this way?
Yeah, more or less, to be honest. Yeah. It worked. It's pretty much what it was, to be honest. We just pushed in, tried to get some group fights. We think we're better than them, but we're better than them.
Indeed, you won this one. Was Dangorn barking on the mic?
He was not barking on the mic. I'm not sure where you've heard those rumors, and he has never done such a thing. My lord would never.
Maybe you don't know him as much as I do, but I respect that.
A wise answer from a peasant in the employ of Dangorn. Now, L'Amour.
Yes.
We saw the archer being busted out here for the Herrimaults. Was this a tactic you were expecting?
Yeah, of course it was. Come on, who we're facing? Of course it's going to bring out the archer. It wasn't something we had done much discussion on beforehand, to be honest. We didn't really prepare for it. We knew it was probably going to come, we didn't prepare for it. But, I mean, we could have done better at times. But I think overall, especially in the first set, we did well.
Are you surprised that the Herrimaults taking it 2-12 games here in the final set? Were you expecting them to come out with this much force?
Again, I think it's no. To be honest, we made that switch. I don't think we expected it to be that detrimental to us. They did pick it back up. They did a very good job.
Definitely a step up from them, and perhaps a step down, and a bit of a foot off the gas for Castagne in this set too.
It was. It's good for the morale to get that win after the last loss. It was.
Was it Dangorn's idea to block the arrows with the head?
I mean, I think it's a bit of a collective decision. We don't have much smarts amongst us. We're not losing much if we take an arrow to the brain. If we take an arrow to the brain, there's still just as much brain left.
L'Amour already absolutely nailing our own commentary there. Very big respect. Proving that we were on the money the entire time. Little question from me here. In the previous brawl against the Order, we saw Dangorn bust out the glaive. Now, when we were speaking to Drew in the post-game interview, he said it wasn't really a strat, more just Dangorn doing his thing. Is that the same this time, or has it become more of a...
very much the same this time. I think he got bored of the two-hander, just wanted to try something different.
Totally understand. All right. Bohemond, any further questions?
How did Drew feel about being turned into a strainer for a couple rounds?
Into a strainer? I think I missed that part. Was that when he was going after the archer?
He got shot multiple times. We started stinging many men at some point.
I think he
forced
did
to.
mention at some point that he took quite a bit of damage from the archer.
And was he okay with it? Did
I
he enjoy
don't
it?
think he was very okay with it. No,
Mm.
he didn't exactly crash out, but he wasn't very happy. Not what I.
Understandable. I can't really blame him. Alright, that's all for me.
2 last from me here, Lamore. Now, are there any teams here you're excited to go against yourself? I know we spoke to Drew last time, but I want to get your take. Which teams would you want to go up against?
I think most people are probably seeing the first team of the CI, but honestly, personally, I really want to see the second team of the CI. Some former teammates of mine, it'll be nice to fight them. It's a bit of a reunion almost.
Aw, delightful.
But yeah, that's pretty much who I'm looking forward to see the fight the most.
And finally, from me here, we know Lamore is categorically and obviously the most handsome man in the BRE.
Oh, stop you.
Only thing I want to get your take on, Lamore. Who's the second most?
I mean, not to glaze my lord or anything, but he is known to be a bit of a womanizer, is he not? It's for a reason.
Dangon coming in the number 2 spot in Lamore's eyes, which means this relationship is officially over. Lamore, it has been horrible to have you on the broadcast. I'll let you get back to celebrating with your deviant brothers in arms.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely, lovely time. Thank you for coming on the broadcast, Lamore. And there we have it, folks. Scores on the boards now. We will need to add 3 points to the Castagne Skull Crushers, which puts them at 4 points total, propelling them to second place. Of course, a couple of the teams up there still have a few rounds to do. Herribals on the scores, on the boards, with 1. How are we thinking this board's shaking up now, Beaumont?
I don't want to think too fast, it's only the beginning so far. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea actually how the season is gonna end. We've got pretty much a good amount of teams. We've got 16 teams in one league. It's gonna take a while to end in the first place. I don't know, but I just wish to see the Herrimaults improve. They deserve more. They definitely deserve more.
Absolutely. They nearly had it in this brawl, but just short of the mark. Let's see where they go in the rounds to come. 6 teams down there, still left to play. 7, actually. I can't count. Surely not 7. That doesn't work out. Anyway, the Avalanche from Paravon still yet to play. Principalido de Tolado still yet to play. The Pigeon Shaggers coming up shortly, but still yet to make a mark here. Volsung Berserkers also need to put their name on the board. Bally Legal will be playing soon, and the Dukedom of Castile. I believe that's the second team for CI.
I think so, yeah.
Also here, sitting on a big fat 0 points. Well, unless you've anything else to say, Beaumont.
I think I'm good. It was a good one.
It was a good one. An absolute banger between Castagne and the Herribals. But from me in the studio, that is all. It's been a pleasure to bring you this nail-biter of a game, and we will see you again on Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.